Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Luca Lunar, and today we are going to be going over the Yummiland Lipgloss dolls. Today I have Maya Watermelon, Rory Blueberry, and Greta Grape with me. And if you had seen my last video, I unboxed Piper Peach. Piper Peach was my favorite, and in that video I'm pretty sure I said I was only going to get one of these. Well, since then, they have really grown on me. And I even thought about getting the large Piper Peach, and when I was at the store today, I was kind of like staring at her in the aisle like, do I want her? Should I get her? Anyways, I have to sometimes remind myself, and I think everyone else should think of this too. These dolls are mass produced. They are going to be on the shelves for a while. You do not have to get them right away. So if there's one you're not 100% sure of, just wait on it. Because, you know, it's better to make wise financial decisions and be a good consumer by making sure it's something you 100% want. So over the past week, I was deciding if I really wanted to get more Yummiland dolls, and that's what I came up with. So the big Piper Peach is just gonna have to wait for me. Maybe I'll get her in like a month or something. But for now, we have this small girls, these ones. We have the watermelon, the blueberry, and the grape. So this one was the one I had debated getting when I was choosing Piper Peach the first time. So we're gonna open her first, and oh, she's just so cute. So we'll get into her. I'm deciding I'm gonna keep these tags. I hate that I really regret that I threw out Piper Peaches because I think it's gonna look really cute. I wanna hang it up on my background, like there's a little side over here. I wanna hang it up there. But I'm not gonna have Piper Peaches unless I get the big doll, so yeah, let's just get right into this. So you open them through the bottom. You can keep the packaging as like a little protective case, but honestly, I didn't, and I don't think I will, just because like it's a keychain doll. I'm not going to be putting her back up on display, I guess. So I'm just gonna cut a little tag off so I don't forget it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this part because it's cute. And the rest is garbage. Which completely off topic, this is something of my personal interest. I wish there was more sustainable packaging for dolls. Like maybe if we could find a plastic that biodegrades after a while, or just like some other way than using all this that goes to waste. Because I feel super wasteful collecting, but it's like a hobby of mine. Like it makes me happy, but in the same sense, it really does suck for the environment. And if you didn't know, I'm actually in college for environmental studies / science. So that's kind of why I'm bringing it up. And it's something I think about a lot, but it's kind of like a double-edged sword of like, this is what makes me happy, is collecting, but it makes me upset because it's so wasteful. Maybe one day we'll get it figured out. But yeah. I'm struggling again. I struggled with the first one. So this is our coloring that we're going to use. And in the little bottle here is our scent. Hopefully I will have better luck putting it in this time than I did with Piper, because that video I had to like edit a lot of my struggle out of that. And yeah, just be careful on this packaging because it did cut me last time. And I was watching somebody else's video and they said that I cut too, so it wasn't just me. Okay, and there's rubber bands around her hair and feet. We're just gonna snip snip. Okay. let's take a look at Miss Rory Blueberry. So, oh, she's a little like, okay, it was just a little dusty. She is such a beautiful girl. She has these beautiful bangs. I love her full bangs. And then these little blueberry clips in her pigtails are kind of what sells me, because it's so cute. And I love the jelly hair. So in my Monster High videos, I often say I love jelly shoes. So then with this jelly hair, this is what really like attracts me to the line. So I've noticed all these dolls have this weird bald spot on their scalp. So I think, now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably how the hair is held on into their head. So that's my theory. And she's wearing this cute little winter outfit, this puffer jacket, matching skirt, and these snow boots are adorable. They're absolutely adorable. And of course the clothes is fastened on the same way, where it's open in the back at several different angles for the sleeves and then the back here. I'm not a fan of this because I feel like the clothes are gonna get ruined and like fall off. It's kind of an unpopular opinion, but I wish they would have just molded on the clothes instead, just because I feel like you have to mess with it a lot. And her skirt is actually separate from her shirt, which you can kind of like pull it down, I guess. But it's not, there's no slit in the skirt, it's just the jacket. But yeah, she's super adorable, all glittery. And I tried picking one with a good face, because you notice how close her eyebrows are up to her bangs. Some of them you could like barely see her eyebrows, so just be aware of that while you're picking what one you like. So I was kind of like comparing the ones that were in my store. And the same thing is, you want to pay attention to lipstick, because I've noticed some of the dolls, the lips are misprinted, and just like the clothing items like the shoes. But so this was the best one I found, or that I liked anyways. So there she is, adorable. Okay, and I think I'm gonna make all the lip glosses at the end, just because it is such a bit of a messy process. So let me get these two girls open and we'll check them out as well. But for now, oops. For now we have Rory, and she does come with her keychain and then to mix the lip gloss. And you do get instructions with it, by the way, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You just pour all the scent, all the color in, mix it, and you're good to go, pretty much. So we're gonna get Greta Grape open next. At first, funny enough, I decided I wasn't gonna get her, but then she grew on me. She really grew on me. People were convincing me, and I think she's really cute now, especially with these little loafers. But we'll take a closer look in just a minute when I get her open. Here's her little card. Not card, but tag. And with the packaging, in case you didn't know, you can see them from the back. So it's a very, if you wanted to just simply display these dolls, that would honestly be good too, because you get to see them from almost every angle, which is super cool. And that's because you're supposed to be able to put them back in here for display, but like I said, not my intention. Oh. Okay, hold up a minute. So I'm editing out me opening her, but I just wanted to come in and say, I can smell her. So they all say I'm scented, right? Like, it's like, oh, I'm scented. I didn't smell anything on Piper Peach. I thought it was just referring to the lip gloss, to be honest. I know it's coming from the speech bubble at the doll, but I'm like, they're probably just doing it and being like, well, the lip gloss is scented, you know? And I didn't really smell anything from Rory Blueberry, but opening Greta Grape, I did get a whiff of grape. So she is definitely scented. The other ones, they can be scented, but I didn't smell anything. Just letting you know, you can actually smell Greta Grape. So alright, so I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything, but Greta Grape's packaging was definitely the hardest to open. I was struggling so much with that. I don't know how kids are even going to open these things themselves, but you know, we get all the basic stuff. Same thing with Rory. Same thing as Rory. And here she is, Miss Greta Grape. She is very cute. She really grew on me. And so she's wearing a little beret. Very cute. And all of these headpieces are fastened on, so like you can't take them off. Oh, that's interesting. Her little side pieces here of hair kind of flip up a little. It's definitely interesting. But yeah. And she has bubble braids. And you know what? This is such a fitting hairstyle for her because grapes are round. You could say bubble-like. And she has little bubble braids so they look like grapes. So it's so cute. I just thought that was so, if they did it on purpose, very good idea. And she has a little flocked sweater, very soft, similar to Miss Piper Peach. And she does have a collar here, but the fuzz is kind of covering it up, as you can see. And then she has a little plaid pleated skirt. And like I said, her little loafers. She's such a little schoolgirl. How cute. Yeah, she's very studious. She reminds me of like a little art student or something. I keep saying little. I'm saying that way too much. But they're small, like yeah, so definitely an art student type of vibe for me anyways. Like she's a A+ student. I don't know. She just looks like she's very smart and like artsy. Oh no, that's not good. So they can stand on their own, but sometimes it's a little difficult, and I'm not sure why I'm having difficulty with her here. Okay, well, she's just gonna kind of look down at the ground like that. Okay, so let's open Maya Watermelon. To give some info on her, I was originally only gonna get Rory and Greta today, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get Maya too, she's cute. What draws me to her is her little leg warmers. The leg warmers, so cute. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Her leg warmers, the oversized sweater is cute, but kind of lazy. But we'll get to it, we'll get to it. So she's cute. Basically, since I have Piper Peach, the only one I'm missing is, or not the only one, there's two. I'm only missing Bianca Bubblegum and Callie Birthday Cake. The things about them that I'm not completely thrilled with is their crowns, which I know, like, depending on who you are, you may or may not like the crowns. I don't, and I don't like, I think it's specifically because the crowns say stuff like birthday girl and princess. But otherwise, they're all right. I mean, I feel like the dresses could look a little better. Just like when you compare it to the outfits that these other girls have, the dresses are kind of like meh. But I like Bianca Bubblegum's color, like that pink. And I also like Callie Birthday Cake's color. And part of me is like, I would consider buying them. I thought about it when I was there today. I'm like, do I just get the rest of them? But I'm gonna wait till later. Going back to what I said about the big Piper Peach, is they will be there and I can wait. I do not have to do this all at once if I'm not 100% sure. So I'm hoping I'll get them at some point, and then it'll complete the collection, you know? Which I know, I'm not a completionist, but for a small line like this where the dolls are only $10 each, and what, there's 6 of them? Yeah, 6 of them in the line for the small ones. I think I can do it. Definitely not gonna get all the big ones. They're $25 each and they're just big. So we'll see what happens with that, but that was like my general plan, just so you guys are aware. And let me know what you think, if I should get them too. I will be easily convinced if you say to get them, so. So, very interesting. I can smell what, take it back. I can smell Maya, her watermelon scent. Very, well, it kind of smells a little, it smells like the watermelon Jolly Ranchers mixed with plastic. Which, I mean, what else would you expect? But interesting. So, I have noticed the scent so far in Maya and Greta. Let me sniff her. So I guess I can maybe smell it a little bit on Rory. And I don't ever remember smelling it on Piper. And she definitely probably ain't gonna smell like it now because I've been taking her around with me. I haven't put her on any of my bags just because the thing that sucks is this little key ring. Obviously, it's one piece. You need a little clip to attach it to something. And that's what I forgot to look for when I was at the store, was little carabiners or something for them. But yeah, and it's also bulky having them both on here, so I need to decide what I'm doing. Because you can keep it as just a doll, or you could have just a doll on the keychain, or only the lip gloss on the keychain. So you can do whatever you want with them. But here is Maya. So she has a bucket hat, and it's glittery and looks like the outside of a watermelon. And her oversized sweater or long sleeve dress, whatever you want it to be, looks like the inside of a watermelon. I think this is a really cute color, the pink. It's very different. And yeah, so she's very cute, and you can see her hair underneath here. And she has like I don't even know what color this is, to be honest. It's like a brownish green, maybe? Like, is that focused? Yeah. You have to catch it in the light a right way, I think, but it's kind of like a dark greenish brown. So it's definitely interesting. So she has short pigtails that are down lower, unlike Rory, who has long curled pigtails that are up high. And Greta has, ooh, a lot of them seem to have pigtails. Pigtails and bangs seem to be a prevalent thing in this line, because Piper also has the Afro puffs, which I do want to say in my last video, I accidentally called them buns. That was just like the first word that came to my mind. It's clear that Piper has, let me get her. It's clear that Piper has curly hair, but for whatever reason, the first thing that came to my mind was to say buns. But yeah, these are Afro puffs. Because she's super curly hair. But yes, this is Maya Watermelon, and I love her little leg warmers with the sneakers. Very cute. She's more of a casual dressed down doll compared to the others. Okay, she's super cute. She's super cute. And I definitely think I want to get the rest of them. But yeah, so that was like kind of the overview of the dolls. If you want to stick around for the lip gloss, please feel free. So I'm just going to mix it up. I've done this before. But first, I'm going to get a paper towel because I know last time it did get a little messy. We're going to start with Rory. And I believe we add, let me just take a quick little peek at the directions. In case you were wondering, this is what they look like. and it displays Bianca bubblegum on literally everything. So I'm assuming the company thought she was the best doll or would be most popular. So, okay, if I can function for a second here. First, we are adding our scent, then we are adding our color mix. Pretty self-explanatory after that. So, oh yes, they do have tape on the lip gloss to seal it, which I completely forgot about again. Okay. And these are pretty big applicators, so like, you know, I did put on Piper Peaches yesterday, and it is very watery. So I've never used a lip oil, but I'm assuming that's kind of what they feel like. It's very watery, thin, sheer, pretty much no color shows up. I didn't notice any color, but yeah, so definitely made for kids, but can be used for adults as well if you really want to. Oh my gosh, this one actually is working. So if you happen to watch my Piper Peach video, no big deal if you didn't, but I could not get this dropper to go. I had to take off this nozzle end of the dropper and just pour the bottle in because I could not get it to go in, like dripping like this, which is crazy. So I think it might have been defected or something. I don't know why though, because I didn't do anything different this time around. And sorry, I'm holding the applicator wand because I just don't want to set it down on anything. Maybe microbiology is getting to me, because basically to transfer bacteria and specimens without contamination, you have to hold a lot of your things. Like for example, like I'd have to be holding this while pouring this in, and that's why I'm holding it. So I think that class is getting to me. I think that's pretty much all of the scent then. That's all that's coming out. So you can save this and use this for play, because it does look like a little soda bottle, which is super cute. Unfortunately, the coloring, which is in like a little boba looking thing, can't really save that to play with. So, I mean, I suppose you could take the sticker off and make your own bottle and just put this little sticker back on. But that's up to you or your kid. I love putting this in. Like, look at that little blob. Drip, drip. It's so cute. I love it. So interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put that down on our paper towel. And then it wants you to use this little mixer. Oops. I can smell the blueberries from here. Okay, what does this remind me of? So, I'm probably just gonna compare everything to a Jolly Rancher, but genuinely, closest thing, blue raspberry Jolly Rancher. I know it's not blueberry, but I'm pretty sure blue raspberry is pretty much what they call blueberry, even though blueberries don't taste like that. That's a whole weird thing to think about, is how there's candies that are like, oh, it's this flavored or this scented, and it's like, okay, but an actual whatever it is does not smell or taste like that. Which is just crazy, like, when you try and think about it, like, who came up with this? Who decided that this is what it would be like? So yeah, now we're all mixed, and I did this last time because I'm crazy. I'm just gonna scrape off the product so we're not wasting it. Right? Like, that makes sense. Like, I'm not crazy for that. Like, this is normal. Okay, and then we're all done. But notice how much fuller our lip gloss is now. So if you pour everything in, like, oh my god, that just overflowed. Okay, like I was saying, oh my gosh, guys, this did not happen with my other one. We did what we could. Okay, that was surprising. Very surprising. So now, moving on to Greta Grape. We're gonna be doing hers, so she can stay to watch, I guess. Maybe we'll remember to take the tape off this time. Oops, my ring's a little loose. I'm trying to take off the tape here, but kind of giving me a hard time. Oh, and more rambling is that, oh shit. Good thing it's a lip gloss so it doesn't move too quick to spill out. It's also, I feel like there's even less in this one. Why is this one only like halfway full? Anyways, so basically the big dolls, they come with num-nums. Kind of what sells me on them too, to be honest, because they're so cute. I remember watching, like, occasionally some num-num unboxings like years ago when I was like probably like a preteen. Oh, would I have been a preteen? Preteen to like a freshly teenager. And like obviously I never got any num-nums because I was at the age where it's like it's not really a thing where people are playing with toys anymore. And then obviously I didn't have a means of transportation to get to the store or my own money, so that was another couple factors. But yeah, so I find it like cool that they're using num-nums with these dolls, and I'm interested to seeing how that works if I ever get a big one. Okay, so these bottles are kept much nicer because the thing is actually working compared to my peach one that unfortunately all crushed. So I'm gonna definitely keep these because they look nice now. I can display them with these dolls if I put them on a shelf. I love the way the coloring goes in. It's so satisfying. Like the little blobs, how it doesn't mix in right away. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get every little last drop out of these, but try your best. And we're mixing again. I mean, it doesn't really have to be perfect because the applicator is going to go in and everything. So I hope that this one doesn't overflow. No, it's close. It might. Okay, interesting. Maybe I was tilting the blueberry one too much, because I don't think this one overflowed. Maybe a little, I don't know. I feel like everything feels a little like, it's not even sticky, it just has a feeling to it. Because it's not a jelly-like lip gloss, so it doesn't necessarily have a stickiness. And it could just be left on my hands from last time. There's definitely something on my hand. Okay, just rub my hands on my pants because like now I just feel like there's lip gloss all over them. Okay. Back up. Greta. Oh my gosh, I forgot a key point of information because I already did the review on, what's her name? Piper. Oh, no. Okay, well, she's just gonna have to. From already doing the review on Piper, I completely skipped the part of the review going over articulation. So I'll do a quick chat of that, and I'm sure you can kind of see throughout the video. But the dolls do have articulation at the head, at the armpits / shoulder area, and then at their hips, leg, like top of the leg. This isn't saying that all the scents are working, but like for Piper, they were not. It did not. Because I probably looked insane in that video, struggling. It was very aggravating, actually. I didn't throw out Piper's bottle, but it is all creased, so I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, how fun. Oh. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be back. So, I'm curious how this might work if I don't use the little stirring rod and I just use the applicator. And so obviously it's not going down the bottom, but it says it wants you to also shake it, but I don't think shaking really does much, but we'll see. It's doing a little, but that, oh jeez, this is getting gross too. Interesting. I think there is a little leakage just because of how full they get. It's like, which you would not expect because there is a decent amount of room that they leave in there. Okay, maybe, just maybe. Well, see, you can see the shine. It's definitely leaking from somewhere. Let me get another paper towel. we're just going to mix this a little. I don't know, does this paddle even fit? No. I am not sure what the point of the paddle end is if it doesn't even fit in here. So you have to use this end. That's a good representation of the consistency. Didn't even mean for it to do that, but yeah, so it's very watery consistency. And I would just make sure you really wipe down all your lip gloss containers, which I'm doing right now, before you put them on anything, so you're not like getting it all gross. And I'm also scared with the flocking, if the lip gloss gets on it, it'll get ruined. So maybe just be a little careful with that. Okay, and now we can finally put these girls on their keychains. Let's move this out of the way. And yeah. So we will start with that. This little peg, just a second. This little peg will go in each of their heads, right in the center. And that's how they will be held on to the keychain. It is a little difficult, so I might need to bring it off camera, but we will do our best. Okay, got it. The little ball clicked in, and then at this thin part of the keychain here, we are going to take our lip gloss. See this little hook? Apparently this is a whipped cream swirl. I watched the introduction video. There's some kind of little video on YouTube for Yummiland, and yeah, I guess this is with cream, which is interesting. I feel like I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but yeah. So then you have a little keychain. I'm just keeping them together for now, so I'm gonna put all of them on their keychains. It also helps them stand up if you put the lip gloss behind them, and then like that, they stand pretty well. And Miss Greta Grape, hers, it's kind of center. Goes through her hat, and the same will be with Maya. There we go. Oh, it does look like the paint isn't fully there, like it's kind of cracking already on her hat. It's okay though, they're tiny little keychain dolls. It's fine. Also, they couldn't put that in the back of the head. Oh, well, I guess there's a number there. But like, pretty much like on their chin. So Maya's is the only one where the lip gloss color is not the same as the lid. Everyone else's is the same. I think that's for all the dolls in the collection. So she's the only one that's different. which is fun. But yeah, here we go. These are the 3 additions to my collection. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and check out my Piper Peach video if you're interested, and thank you so much. Bye.